Soil that holds too much water is one of the most common and damaging problems in the garden. Roots can't breathe, nutrients leach out, fungal diseases take hold, and before you know it, your plants are struggling despite your best efforts. But here's the part many gardeners miss. You don't have to be a soil scientist, or break your back, to fix it. With just a few lazy but strategic changes, you can dramatically improve how your soil drains and create a healthier, more balanced environment for your plants. Drainage isn't just about excess water running off, it's about structure, microbial activity, and how oxygen flows below the surface. When you get that right, everything else, from seed germination to root development, improves naturally. Let's explore 5 low-effort, high-impact ways to make your soil drain better, especially if you're starting seeds or working with young, moisture-sensitive plants. So, the first place to start is organic matter. Compost is really your best friend, not just because it adds nutrients, but because it actually changes the physical structure of the soil. But, instead of digging it in, which can be exhausting and honestly a bit disruptive, just apply it as a top layer and let the biology do the work. Earthworms, microbes, and even natural weather patterns will pull that organic matter down, creating pockets and tunnels that loosen the soil and let water move freely. This top-dressing approach is especially helpful for clay-heavy soils that tend to, stay soggy after rainfall. Next, consider raising your planting area. You don't need expensive raised beds, just lifting the soil 6 to 8 inches above ground level can, dramatically increase drainage. Water naturally moves away from elevated areas, meaning roots stay drier, and excess moisture doesn't pool around young seedlings. Soil amendments are another lazy gardener's secret weapon. If your soil feels dense or sticky, just mix in a bit of coarse material to open it up. Perlite, rice hulls, or even coarse sand can, create channels that encourage better water movement and allow air to penetrate deeper. In seed starting mixes, this is critical. Roots can't grow in a medium that stays wet and suffocates them. Mulch also plays a quiet role in improving drainage, though most gardeners use it to conserve moisture. A thin layer of straw, shredded leaves, or bark can prevent surface compaction and improve how water enters the soil. Lastly, be careful with how and when you water. Overwatering is often mistaken for a drainage problem, when in fact the soil just never had time to breathe. Always check your soil before watering. If it still feels damp an inch below the surface, hold off. Give your soil a chance to process the last watering before adding more. Improving soil drainage doesn't require digging trenches or expensive gear. It just takes a bit of observation and a few smart choices. When your soil drains well, everything else falls into place. Roots grow deeper, nutrients cycle more efficiently, and your plants become more resilient to weather extremes. If you found this guide useful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Soil Doctor. We're here to help you build healthier soil from the ground up, no matter how lazy you feel. And if you know someone who's battling soggy beds or compacted clay, share this video and help them decode their dirt the smart way.